I'll debate a game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big...
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set, ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one complete to Watson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It is a big-time play for the Packers. 53 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Man in motion is Smith. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play. On 2nd down, Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd.
You work all week on these goal-to-go situations. You got to have it. You've got to take advantage when you're down this close. And not exactly an ideal sequence. Run game stuffed. Then you go to the air and your protection can't hold up. Now you've got to try to find something here on 3rd and goal, and what was once a promising drive could end up being a bit of a letdown. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many?
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
52 blaster. Hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
Green Jack.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On play action, Love. A ball deep for the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the right side and incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and that will lead to a second down. Now it's Hurts. Now he takes off. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a first down.
19 yards. First down, Eagles.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators. Everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Ready. Needle blue. Down. High.
They'll go play action with Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
Halftime now at Lambeau, and the Packers are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Now, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. A first down throw for Hurts.
GG, my boy. Good ass game. Good ass game.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
Good fucking game. Go Pack, go. 8-1. You already know what it is. It's Pac-Man, the Madden God. Let's get it.
Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers tack on one more.
I'm the God. What do you mean? Now you're making me kick it out of bounds.
And we're back to it as the kick's away.
I am literally the God. You won't play me.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw, Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. And that is incomplete.
You are not my kryptonite. I must focus. Leave me alone. I'm 8-1. Shut up. Shut up.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Ready, break.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one, up top for Dobbs. And he's in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, idiot. I've got 43 points. That takes skill. That takes skill. I bet you he doesn't score again. Not on that play that he just scored on.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. To throw is Hurts. He'll take off again. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long for Hurts. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And the Eagles are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. 14 yards on the pickup there. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And forget the pylon. He's not even close. He's going to be run out back at the 4. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it at the 3.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders
Let's go, man. Defense, baby.
zones move to.
Bend but don't break. He's had it the whole end of the third, all the way into the fourth. Bend but don't break. You already know what it is. Pac-Man, the Madden God. You know what it... And they would call the flag. Incomplete.
But there is a flag down. It's
Jesus
down,
Christ.
So this is a very big call. Hurts.
That's fine. Get that shit out of here.
Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
It's over.
His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
73.
They'll drop to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go, set.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they bring him down, but not until they...
Hey, good game. Revamped. Definitely came to play. 8-1 on the month of April. You already know what it is. Jordan Love, the GOAT. Packers, the GOAT.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts.
Good fucking game, for real.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
Here we go. Ready.
Let's go. Of course. So fucking tired of the field goals. Don't even say anything, idiot. Don't even fucking say anything.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that ball led him.
You got a user that, my boy.
Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense.
I'll call timeout for you, Revamp. I can't see you go out like that.
Use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. On first down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. To the air again. Hurts. That'll be incomplete.
You might have to take the field goal just for pride. Come on. Come on.
Wow, That's 2 straight plays now.
Damn, he really did take the field goal. Right, that's why.
Right now, the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch.
10-point loss. And a 10-point win. 43-33. Came to ball, especially in that third quarter.
This was a game where both offenses were up and down.
Jordan, absolute masterclass. 158.3. Let's go. Only threw 7 passes, 6 for 7 with 3 touchdowns. Rush and Josh Jacobs did what he had to do. Jordan had 5 attempts for 0 yards and a touchdown. But yeah, huge play before halftime with that deep Hail Mary to Christian Watson to give us the lead again. 0 turnover, clean game. He had the possession time, but it wasn't enough. GG. Allison Chains got me that win. I'm going to credit them. That's the only one we're going to play tonight. 8-1. We're going to jump on some COD, Call of Duty. But you already see. Look at those dubs. 8-1 to start the season. Get at me. Get at me. Killing this season. GG. Go Pack Go. Madden God, Pac-Man, out.